The Supreme Court has issued a contempt notice to 3 states, Haryana, UP and Rajasthan, for failing to comply with the Apex Court's order to take adequate steps to curb cow vigilantism. Ashmit joins us now with the details. Ashmit, take us through the details of the contempt plea.
Well, the cow vigilantism issue was back in focus today before the Apex Court on account of a fresh application being filed. Again, the petitioner was the same as the last time, Tushar Gandhi, a journalist. The question essentially being raised is that our guidelines that were issued by the Apex Court in terms of tackling cow vigilantism, are they being followed or not? That was a big question being raised. The contention of the applicant is that they're not being followed. A clear finger being pointed at 3 states, importantly, Rajasthan, Haryana, as well as the state of Uttar Pradesh. Now, what were the directions? What were the guidelines of the Apex Court? Well, they're twofold. In September of last year, the Supreme Court had issued directions to these states that they should, number one, constitute a task force that would look at the issue of cow vigilantism, that would tackle the problem of cow vigilantism, and that there should be a nodal officer for every district who would then be responsible for ensuring law and order, and that this cow vigilantism issue does not spread. This was followed by, of course, strict observations by the Apex Court that people should not be allowed to take law into their own hands. The contention now being raised essentially is that these directions essentially have not been complied with, that the instances of cow vigilantism are continuing unabated. On account of that, the Apex Court, number one, has agreed to hear the application, has taken cognizance of it, and also importantly issued a notice to these states and sought reply as to the compliance with that September 2017 order. So clearly the onus now resting on these 3 state governments to come good on those directions or to explain the reasons before the Apex Court. Back to you.
All right.